Okay, today is January 4th. It is Tuesday, and we have our Welcome Back Spiral Review. Go ahead and put your name on it. And then we want to make sure that we put today the due date on it. This one is due on Friday, January 7th. Okay, and in case there's anyone out here who forgot or who just doesn't know, you may turn that in anytime between now and Thursday, and I will give you a complimentary pre-check, which means that you can, I will look at it for you to make sure that, and let you know which ones you need to fix, okay? I assume it probably worked much that way at Walnut Grove. Does that sound familiar to you? Okay, so let's look at some of the directions over here in our left column. We have our number sense column, and it says use the following number to answer the next 5 questions. So this number is going to be for each of these questions. What is the value of the 1? That means what is it worth? You should have a number in that blank. What is the place value of the 2? So where would we find it on the place value column? I always recommend that we just go ahead and write the word place in there, and then we know that we need to fill that in with ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, etc. Everyone should be writing what I'm writing. Okay? Can you see the screen? Everyone should be writing what I'm writing. Which digit is in the 100,000s place? A digit is a single number. So that should be one number in that blank. One digit, 0 to 9. Round the number to the nearest million. Okay, let's go ahead up here and just for fun, go ahead and underline the digit in the millions place and draw our arrow to the right. Okay, here we're going to write the number in word form. Okay, down here on the bottom, we have our vocabulary. Label the parts of the problem below. Here is our word bank. Everything here needs to come from the word bank. Okay, you can use your math journal, pages 35, 38, or 52 to help you. But what do we call the 9 in this problem? What do we call the 36 in this problem? What do we call the 21? What do we call the 11? What do we call the 63? And what do we call the 9? You'll want to go to your pink math journal for help. Okay, over here, it's adding. You want to rewrite the number, highlight that plus sign. Here we're subtracting. Highlight the minus sign and use your inverse operations to check. That means add back to check. Here we're going to multiply. If you need a refresher, you can go to journal page 48 for our multiplication strategies. And here we're going to divide. Again, a refresher can be found on journal page 54. I have also uploaded a module in Canvas called Division Review, and it has several division review practice problems. You should go back and watch that if you don't remember how to divide. We will be working on division the rest of the week. Okay, I do have your division test graded. I will pass those back today or tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what day we're going to get those back. I'm going to go with probably tomorrow, I guess. Some of us are going to be retaking that. Some of us were really close to getting a 3, but we didn't quite get the 3. We're going to continue practicing, and we're going to do that next week. Okay, looking at the spiral, raise your hand if there's one you have a question on. Ella.
The word bank one.
This word bank one, which one do you specifically have a question on?
The multiplication.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do both of those for you. Up here in the word bank, What do we call this 9? Which one of these words tells me what that 9 is called? Stella F.
Subtrahend.
Not subtrahend, not in multiplication. Subtrahend sounds a lot like subtract. That goes on a subtraction problem. Gracie,
Factor.
that's our factor. The 9 is a factor. And each of these is only used one time. So we can go ahead and mark out the word factor. Okay? You can go in your pink math journal to the pages described. I'm going to guess that's on page 38. Oh, this is actually my old math journal. Okay, when I go here, that's actually an old math journal as well. Well, I keep my old ones back here for, like if I need to look at them. And I don't have my correct math journal. Who has their math journal handy? Mine's over there in my cabinet because we had to clean off our desk. Let me see if I have it filled out here. There we go. This is, I'm guessing, on page 38. And yours? What page are you on for this page? 38? Is that the multiplication?
That's subtraction.
Then those are your subtractions. So go to page 42. See? Oh, 35, 38, and 52. Oh, 52 does have it. See it? For the multiplication terms, factor, factor, product. It also has the division terms, dividend, divisor, quotient. Okay, that's very helpful to you. Okay, so what do we call the answer? This number 36, what do we call that, Raider? The product. So go ahead and mark that out. We're only using each one time and label it product. Okay, and I'll do one more freebie. What's our next freebie? Who has a freebie they want? Nolan? Okay, the division problem. I think that's an excellent choice just to get us back to reviewing how we complete long division. So let's write that out. 288 divided by 6. Draw your 7 here. I meant the 7 for like the Fantastic 7. Okay. Out here, or along, out to the side, we can do our 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 100 is 600. So 100 is going to be too big. I cannot subtract 600. 60, I can subtract that, but can I get closer? Yes. Let's try just halfway, which would be 6 times 50. 6 times 5 is 30, and add that 0. That's too big, but it's really close. So what should I try, Harper? 6 times 40. 6 times 5 is 24, and then we'll add our 0. Okay, so I am saying that I can subtract 6 40 times, which is the same as subtracting 240. That leaves me with 48. I cannot subtract it 10 times. That's too big. I can subtract 6, but I bet I can get closer. Let's go halfway. 6 times 5 is what? 30. Can I get closer? What could I do? 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. And then that leaves me with nothing. These two on my side are my partial quotients. So my quotient is 48. What do I need to multiply to check my work here? What should I multiply? Addie, what should I multiply to check my work?
48 times 6.
Very good. And it should equal 288. So let's just use our area model. And we'll do 48 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24, add a 0, and 6 times 8 is 48. Okay, add my partial products. 240 plus 48 is 288. Is that the same as my dividend? Okay, then I am correct. Okay, you can